Go.
Hi guys, welcome to our team call tonight. It is December 12th and we are doing a collab with Team Hustle Hard, Team Bold Fitness. Sam and I are going to be talking to you guys a little bit about so much exciting stuff that's happening in our business because it is almost the new year. And in order to maximize on the new year, we need to start talking about it and prepping for it and getting ready now. So the first part of the call is going to kind of talk about logistics, facts, new things that are happening on our back office and all that good stuff. And then Sam's going to talk to you guys a little bit about how to make this new year pop off. So let's do it. So a couple things, if you guys haven't noticed, which some of the stuff I hope you have, some of it I'm just reiterating, what's new in Beachbody right now. So as of October, the back office changed. I hope some of you guys have seen that. You know, working in the back office, you've noticed that it looks different. TeamBeachbody.com just changed as of yesterday. Yes. It officially did all the launching and everything like that. But I have noticed some hiccups that I'm going to talk to you guys about and ways to kind of avoid those when you're talking to your customers. The Beachbody Links app also changed when TeamBeachbody.com changed. So when you're sending links, it's going to look a little bit different. There is now a share a cart option, which I'm going to go into and show you guys actually how to do that because this is going to be huge for our business and a really easy way to make it simple for our customers and few questions and us taking the reins. So that's huge. And then the 80-day obsession launch mega pack option. So this is a brand new program coming out in a couple weeks and we need to start prepping for it now. So let's get started. So the back office, I'm sure you guys have noticed, switched over. It kind of the layout changed to where now it's very user friendly. On the main screen, it's going to say, you know, your rank, all of your information right away. And it's going to use squares that kind of just describe what you're looking at, monitor my business, grow my business, all that good stuff. Also at the top of every screen, I noticed that it's kind of hard to understand, but there's an export report link, and that's how you can tell if your coaches have hit Success Club, what your volume looks like. All of those reports you can run directly from there. Fun fact, if you send an email from your Beachbody account, there is no way to see where that went. You will only get information if someone responds to you. So just fair warning, I found that out the hard way. They are working on it, but that is something that right now is kind of in the works. So this also is going to match up with the mobile application. So the mobile application switched over months before if you're looking at the back office or the coach office on your phone. And now they look the same. So it's just, you know, it's throughout, which makes it really nice especially if you're training new coaches. I've trained all my new coaches on the office as it is now versus the old office. Most of us, I think, here probably were around with the old office and tried to find stuff was a little bit confusing. This really takes a lot of that guesswork out. And the biggest part is I did find a YouTube video done by Kim Carver, I believe, who's like the training director for all the new stuff coming out at Beachbody. And I put the YouTube link here. He goes through play-by-play, clicks every link for you, shows you exactly where everything is. It's an awesome YouTube video. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it, and send it to your new coaches if they're struggling with finding stuff, because it does really break down, especially the main things that you use every day. So these are the things that are brand new, TeamBeachbody.com and Share a Cart. So TeamBeachbody.com just launched, and so did Share a Cart. So there was I don't know what they called it. It wasn't Share a Cart, but it was basically a way that you could put an order together for a customer and email it to them, and they would already have that and just be able to check out. The problem with it was that it was very difficult to use and not super user-friendly. Unfortunately, neither was the old site, so they kind of went hand in hand. Now they've created the new Team Beachbody site and the Share a Cart, simplified them both and made it really easy. Guys, I did a Share a Cart today. It was the best thing I have ever done in my life. Check. I made it so pretty and sweet for her. All she had to do was click the button and good to go. So I'm going to show you guys, I watched a couple of trainings on Share a Cart on exactly how to go through it. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what that looks like. And I figure we might as well just take a look right now. So if you guys haven't seen the new TeamBeachbody.com, it's way more pictures, user-friendly, you know, there's buttons to click rather than like scrolling with the little thing on the side and the whole hoopla. So at the top is gonna be shop, and it's gonna break down the different items. This is what like a customer would see. Shakeology, the Beachbody Challenge, they can go, this is where you're gonna help your challengers enter the Beachbody Challenge so they can get their cool gear, or you can yourself. Beachbody On Demand, if they wanna look at that, purchase that. Oh, not what we want to do though right now. And then coach. If you click on coach, it's going to have you, it's going to assume you want to become a coach. So you need to sign in, and then it'll take you to your account, which I'll do real quick. And then it'll look more like the coach version. One of those moments when you pray that you have the right password and you don't. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, so now I'm in. So the great part about this is now when I click on coach, this is what I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna see coach FAQs. This is awesome because it's a great place to go look for resources, especially when you're listening to the National Wake Up Call, and I feel like they always are throwing out like all these great big announcements, and they're like, if you want more info, check out the FAQ. And I'm always like, sure, I definitely need more. I don't know what you just said. This is where you're gonna go. Share a cart, which this share a cart is also in BB Links under the resources section. And it looks exactly the same as it does on the computer on your phone, which is also awesome. The My Challenge Tracker, if you click this, it's gonna take you right to your portal. So if you're running challenge groups right now and you need to edit them, or you need to send invites, or any of that stuff, you can click here. And then also the coach office. So I'm just gonna show you guys the coach office real quick. I don't have to re-sign in. It just takes me right to my office, breaks it down. So this is kind of what we were talking about, the easy layout. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this, which is awesome. I'm obsessed with the new layout. I think it's so much easier. But what I really wanted to show you guys is the share a cart. So like I said, I did this today. Super easy. I asked my mom, I'm going to use her as an example, and we're just going to send her an email right now with a bunch of stuff that she's going to buy. She just doesn't know it yet. So for a new enrollment, so this is a brand new customer, and it can even be a customer that you've had previously. But the main, hold on, babe. The main thing to be aware of is that at the bottom here it says enroll customer, enroll coach. So if it is somebody who is a coach, but let's say they're a discount coach, they don't know where their links are or whatever, you can also do this for them, but make sure you put it under enroll coach. So all you need is their email address, first name, last name, and then obviously now we're in all these countries, so oh, my aunt's on there, that's a win. So US, English, and then you have to say, yes, I have permission. So we're going to continue. And it breaks down all the different pieces, guys. So you go right for challenge packs if they just want Shakeology, if they want, you know, the performance line, all of that stuff. So most of the time, I would say most of my customers are going for a challenge pack. So it breaks them all down by the pictures, which is exactly how it looks on the mobile app, as well as when they're shopping, they're going to see this too. The one that says Beachbody On Demand is probably the one we're going to use the most, at least at this point. Because it is our annual all access is under Beachbody On Demand. So you give it a click, and down here it breaks down all the options for them. So if you are, you know, not doing share a cart, remember when you send someone to the website that they are going to see all of these options. So really kind of learning the verbiage of which one they should be picking based on what they want is going to be key. But again, if you're using share a cart, it removes all of that searching. They don't have to click on anything. You do it for them. So most people are going to want the annual all access Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology challenge pack. That's our traditional challenge pack. This is the one with the performance pack added on, all the whole nine, the one with daily sunshine, everything. So we'll click it. So if this is kind of what we want, this is going to be our challenge pack, all that other stuff. Oh, because my mom's a Beachbody On Demand member, they're already doing it. Just kidding. Hold on. We'll do a different one then because she's not going to, it won't let me do that. We'll do the performance line because she doesn't have the performance line. Okay, so let's say she wants Energize and we discussed it. It's going to have you choose your type. So if you want the auto ship or the one time, and then how many they want, add to cart. So then what you're going to see, guys, is it's going to give you their exact order, their email, their name, what they did, all of that stuff. You can continue shopping, adding more things. If not, you're going to send email and it's done. You can also, if you want, copy this link and send it to them via Messenger, via Instagram, whatever, if you don't, if they don't check their email or if they ask for it in a different way. The best part about all of this is you're going to get the email that they get. So you see what's exactly you sent them. And it's so basic, guys. It says like, hi, my name is, and I'm sending you this. And all you have to do is click purchase this product. And it goes purchase and takes them to an account, makes it, pays for it, all done. It takes literally 2 minutes. On the challenge packs, make sure you're getting which Shakeology they want before, because you're going to pick all of that for them. So if they want a combo, if they want a bag of the chocolate vegan, you're going to select all of that for them and it's going to show up in their order. And then you can go check order status and you can see that it was sent. You can edit any of it. You can resend it, delete it, all of that stuff. Okay, so this is a great way to track as well. The people that you sent stuff out to, if you're kind of waiting to see if they got it, if they replied, any of that stuff, it's all right here. So pretty freaking awesome. I'm not mad at it. So that's Share a Cart. Does anyone have any questions before we go into 80-day obsession? Okay, I didn't make the chat thing, so if you have questions, just unmute yourself. Okay, so 80-day obsession is the newest program. I'm sure most of you have heard about it, coming out by Autumn Calabrese, and it is a program like no other. 80 days, no two workouts are the same. It is time nutrition. It is a breakdown. It is a full-blown, everything you need kind of program. So it's going to launch on January 15th. Some of the big key things to know about this program is that between December 14th, so in a couple days, and January 14th is considered pre-launch time. During this time is when the challenge packs will go live, and you can send links for them. People can purchase them. And if they buy during that time, they do get an extra $10 off. That includes us, guys. There is officially a Coach Challenge Pack, which is so cool. But during that time, we're going to get those discounts as well as all of our customers. So a great selling tool for someone to buy before the program is even live. In your back office, there is under materials, there is a pre-launch form. This piece of paper, it has broken down names, email, which challenge pack they're buying. It's a great tracking tool, especially if you're working for these challenge pack, because these are the new way of us actually really financially benefiting from Beachbody On Demand. Back in the day, people bought a challenge pack, 3 months later they buy another challenge pack, 3 months later they buy another challenge pack. We don't really have that right now because people are just getting their Shakeology and they have a year subscription. These types of challenge packs where we're really maximizing, and you guys will see the difference, is really where as coaches financially we'll benefit, but our customers are also going to benefit because they're going to get excited about a new program rather than just having it pop up on their screen. So we really need to take advantage of this. And then a couple steps that have really come down from trainings above is a couple different things. We should be taking advantage of this and following up with not only our current customers, so people you have in your challenge groups. Start bringing it up now. Hey guys, there's this new program in January and we're going to have a group and I'm doing it. Who's doing it with me? Like, you need to get on this train. Also hook them up with the $10 off. Why not? Get them started now. Also, this is a great opportunity to follow up with previous customers who maybe weren't per se about Shakeology, or who only wanted Beachbody On Demand because they weren't sure if they were, if they were going to get the results they wanted. Or for a lot of those people, I have a lot of friends who are like, I don't know, I need something really intense, and I just don't know if I'm going to get that from, 21 Day Fix or something like that. I get it. This program, they will. It was designed for people who have 30 pounds or less to lose, who've done a previous program, and who are ready to get some insane results. So those are the people, not saying that those are the only people you can talk to, but those are people who maybe wouldn't have jumped on a challenge group before, who this would be something that would appeal to them. Because people who love fitness, guys, will pay money. They know what is good for them, and they are not scared to be healthy and pay for it. Period, point blank. So first pack. So this is for people who are current customers. These are ones who already have Shakeology, who are already like have Beachbody on demand. Maybe they purchased a challenge pack in the past, and they're already getting it on HD, all of that good stuff. So there's a couple different packages they can get. If you don't have these pictures, or you haven't gotten them, take photos of them, save them in your phone. They're really great tools to explain kind of the differences, because there are 4 different, arenas that people can fall into. So this is where coming and asking questions is going to be key for us to be successful on knowing what they need. So the first one is going to be the Rockstar. So again, they already have Shakeology and Beachbody on demand. For this 80-day obsession program, they're going to need a couple things. They're going to need the resistance bands, and they're going to need the sliders. Those are part of the workout program that most people do not have. Some people are going to say probably, oh, I can buy it on Amazon, I can buy whatever. These are made specifically for this program, and they're amazing quality. They're worth every freaking penny. So they're going to get the Portion Fix containers. Some of our customers already have the Portion Fix containers, but for me, I use these as Tupperwares. I use them like every single day. So I know a lot of people would be like, oh, I would really love just like another set, 1. And 2, they come with every single program. So just something to keep in mind when you're talking to them about, what's in the programs. They're getting this regardless. They're getting another Shakeology blender bottle, which you can never have too many if you ask me, and my husband would disagree, but nobody is asking him. And then this program is going to come with the 2 other pieces. So the difference about this program is because it's 80 days of breaking down your muscles, 80 days of never doing the same workout, they recommend having Energize and Recover, because you're going to need that Energize to get through these tough workouts. You're going to need that pump up before you start. And then the Recover is going to be because you're going to be sore. Your muscles will be broken down. And so to have that on the other end is what pretty much every person in the test group said they needed to be successful. So these packages all rotate around what is recommended and what is going to get you by, but maybe not get you the best results. You're gonna get results with this program, but it just depends on what arena you want to fall into. So then this version versus the basics version, which is going to give you the Portion Fix containers, the Shakeology bottle, and then of course the 2 workout pieces. So if they buy these as a bundle, we love challenge packs, we love bundles because they're going to save money. So it's by buying it up front, you're saving money in the long run. So the Rockstar is going to be $356 if they buy it in the Rockstar bundle versus $464 separately. That's a huge savings. And then the basics is going to be, $60 versus $64. The big thing about the basics program is there is an option for them to always add 1 Energize and 1 Recover versus the 2 and the 4. So I was going to add PV and TV on here for, coaches for our volume and stuff. But there is a PDF form that you guys can get. I got it from Brigida. I can try to post it tomorrow, that breaks down. But these guys, most of these personal volume are enough to have enough for you to cycle bonus. Like that's how they're created. So this is going to be for the people you already in your challenge groups. And most of them are going to want the Rockstar. But if for some reason someone's like, I can't, or I'm just not sure, then, get them started with the basic and get them going. So then this next one is going to be for people who have Beachbody on demand, but don't have Shakeology. So these might be for me. A lot of my previous customers were like sold on the workouts, but Shakeology is one of those things where until people truly invest in it, sometimes they really don't know the value. And I've had customers come full circle a year later, tell me, okay, I'm ready to do Shakeology. It's time, whatever. So this would be a great opportunity for them to do that. This one has 3 different levels. There's the committed, which is going to have the 30-day supply of Shakeology, the 2 Energizes, the 4 Recovers, the sliders, the bands, the Portion Fix containers. Keep in mind, guys, the 2 Energize and the 4 Recovers, I didn't specify this. That is all of the performance line that they're going to need for the entire 80 days. That's why there's 2 and 4 versus some other numbers. Through the test group, they found that if you had 2 containers of Energize and 4 bottles of Recover, that you would be good to go for the 80 days. So they would be set. This is all they would need for the whole group. So the committed pack is $410. If you think about it, guys, our 30-day supply of Shaco without a coach discount is $130. You know, these Energize are like $70, $60. So this is a really insane deal that they're getting by doing this kind of bundle. So then the step down from that is going to be the game changer. The main difference with this is going to be you're getting the 1 Energizes versus the 1 Recover versus the 2 Energize and the 4 Recover. So during the 80-day period, they would need to purchase more Energize and more Recover. So that's how I would present this, is like you're either getting everything you need or you're going to need to buy more during this, 3-month period. And then there's the basics. So the basics, you either get either or. So you either get a 30-day supply of Shakeology or the 1 Energize and the 1 Recover. And that's the main difference. So 410, 210, and 150. So even the 150 for the basics, guys, I'm like looking at this and I'm like, okay, so a 30-day supply of Shakeology is $130. You're getting the Shakeology, the sliders, the Recovers, the bands, the portion containers, all of that for $150. So just when you're processing this and throwing numbers out, make sure to really understand the value and explain the value, because people get so weird about money. But in reality, when you're purchasing something for an 80-day span, it's a different mindset than a 30-day span. Okay, so then the next one, I got like 2 minutes and then I'll turn it over to Sam. So this is going to be the one for us, guys. Okay, so there's some really exciting stuff about this. So this is officially a coach challenge pack. We haven't had coach challenge packs like ever. The moment you sign up for a coach, you're like, dang it, I wish I could do that all over again. I used to use Jeff's account to get challenge packs secretly before I made him a coach. So, we love challenge packs. This is our way. So for the coach program, all of us have BOD if we're active coaches, and we're getting Shakeology every month. I mean, we all know the value of it. We all understand the value of it. But to do this program, we're still going to need the same performance line and the same workout gear as anyone else. So the Rockstar program gives us that. It gives us the 80-day supply with the 2 Energize, the 4 Recover, and then we're getting the sliders, the bands, and the portion fix containers. So this one is going to be $267. If you bought all these separately, it'd be $463. On another note, guys, with this piece, anyone who purchases this program, the Rockstar program, is also going to be entered into a coach test group with Autumn Calabrese. Okay, so they always have the test group before the program launches, and then there's the test group on the official launch with people selected from corporate. That is officially not happening. Instead, they're taking coaches, real people like you and me, who are investing in themselves, going all in for this program, and they're getting entered into the test group. So you can win prizes. You can, all the different Pete's. You're submitting your results. Like, you're getting really involved in this program and really invested. And nothing holds you more accountable than being a part of a test group. So this is something that, especially to your coaches on your team, I highly recommend talking about. Like, how cool, especially because I am an Autumn fanatic. Like, she's my fave and the reason I lost so much weight. So I definitely recommend, that's a huge part of this. And then the basics, I cut this off. Sorry, this is supposed to say $59.95 right here versus $84. But the basics, you're going to get, without the Energize, without the Recover. But you're going to get your workout material, your portion containers, all of that good stuff. You also do have the option when you go to checkout to get the 1 Energize and the 1 Recover. You're not going to get as much of a savings, but it's awesome to, have that option. So there we go, coaches. Mark down which one you're getting. Okay, and then this is the last one. So I think most of us, when we're, working towards a Success Club, we're working to hitting our goals, we're talking to new customers as well. That is part of our business, part of our vital behaviors. So start inviting to an 80-day obsession group now. I talked to Brigitte myself. I reached out to her. She's doing an 80-day obsession group. She said anyone on this team who wants to be a part of her challenge group, who wants to help run it, she would love it, and we can let her know as a part of a bigger group. that being said, we can also invite our customers, but I definitely recommend these are people who are ready, who want to go all in, who want an insane transformation. So this is like they're getting the whole nine. Think about they have nothing. So this is giving them everything they're going to need to be successful in the long term and with the 80-day obsession program. So both. So the committed program, that's going to have our 30 days of Shakeology, our 1 year of Beachbody On Demand subscription, the 2 Energize, the 4 Recover, the sliders, the bands, and the Portion Fix containers. This is all going to be for $440 for everything. Versus it's almost $700, guys, if you buy it all separately. So I definitely recommend talking about the price differences. But also something I think a lot of times we forget is that you get to sign up for a coach or to be a coach for free when you purchase a challenge pack. So with this, that's what they would be able to get. They would also get that $40 waived, which is really cool. So that's going to be probably the one I would start with for most people, is really talking to them about like what their goals are, like what do they want to get out of this 80-day program and what's recommended. If they're like, you know what, that just doesn't fall within my budget, but I really want to get some insane results, then we have these other options. So the game changer, the one difference with that is going to be the 1 Energize versus the 1 Recover. And the basics is going to have the 30 days of Shakeology or the 1 Energizer and 1 Recover. But we all know that in reality, you're going to need both. So really keeping that in mind when you're talking to people. But that challenge pack alone is $180. That's really relative. I mean, that's $20 more than our annual all access. And you're getting the sliders and you're getting the bands and like all the workout material. So they're really setting this up for success. They're really trying to make this affordable for people who are ready to get results, but also setting us up as coaches to, you know, increase our team volume, to get amazing results ourselves, and to also like change the game a little bit. Like, you know, rather than staying stagnant as everyone doing all access and in a year from now, hey, you know, the $100 or whatever, and just people just kind of in that train, we put a lot of hard work into it. And this is a way to really maximize on their results as well as maximize on our business. So I hope, does anyone have any questions? I mean, they're pretty much, you know, there's very slight differences. So just, you know, keep that in mind when you're talking to people. But I think most people, if they're going to invest, they're going to invest. You know, they need to make the jump to get the results that they're looking for if they're wanting to do this program. So any questions, or should I turn it over to Sam? No? Okay. I will, let me exit real quick. Sam, do you need the screen? Should I stop sharing? No? Okay, let me mute myself.
Yeah, you can. I don't have anything but me. Do you want, will you unshare? Oh, there's everyone. Oh, this is really bright. I look really pale. Okay, thank you, Brenna. I feel like when someone I know explains stuff, I look like topless. Can we talk about that for a minute? I feel a lot more like I understand what they're talking about, because obviously I've heard them talk about all these packages and stuff, but hearing you talk about it, I wrote all of them down, and I just like also am a numbers person and just ran the math, and like one of them, like for people who have like current customers who have BOD, if you're like, my notes are not legible, but like one of them was like, if you break it down, it's only $210 a month, which, you know, that was the one with the Shakeology. And it's like, so it's really just knowing the value of what you're selling. And when I say selling, none of us have done this before. I see your reports. None of us are buying like Recover or any of this stuff right now. I don't think any of us are like fitness experts. But it's okay to say, hey, this is what I do. I invite you into a challenge pack, I invite you into a challenge group. And then when they're like, yeah, I'm interested, tell me about it. Then it is 100% about them. It is 100% about them. I gotta shut this off. It's like way too bright. So when you ask them their goals and they're like, like Brenna said, 80-day obsession is probably not someone who's looking to lose 100 pounds and has never worked out before. So when they say that that's their goal, maybe that's not the person that you recommend for 80-day obsession. But when you've had all these people in your challenge groups and they're like, like for me, I can only speak to me. I really want to lose my mummy tummy. I have it. I have been busting my butt and I just cannot lose it. So I'm ready to invest a little bit more money, because these fitness models that we see who are not necessarily my motivation, however, they're paying for stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I love when Amanda always says that she used to pay $125 a month for her gym. And it was an amazing gym. She loved it. So people who are into fitness or who want to make the change will invest. And then it is our job to give them a home where that they can feel like they can be successful. So what I'm going to talk to you about is how we're going to make 2018 whatever, I got to put it back. I know it's really bright, but I can't see. Whatever you want it to be. And this has been a mind shift that I've been going through. And I always say this, but like my PD is going to just spew out me right now. But I feel like we're always on a journey and we're always changing, and to kind of think that we're never going to change or things are always going to be done one way is just kind of silly. So I am busy as heck right now. I just moved across the country. I am unpacking. I'm basically back to being a single mom. My husband works now an hour and a half away and works minimum 10-hour days. And so I'm basically solo all the time. And for whatever reason, when I am busier, I get more done. So busy people get it done. So even if you're like, oh, I'm not that busy. I'm busy, but I'm not that busy, or you're comparing or whatever, let yourself be okay with that you're busy and make this business what you want it to be, as opposed to what you think it should be or what you thought it should be when you started, or whatever your goals were. It doesn't matter. I want 2018 to be the year of you being the happiest you've ever been. I want you to focus on the vital behaviors. Hi, baby. I was ready for this. Here you go. Mommy needs some more time. Thank you. I want you to focus on you, because we all hear that, right? The vital behaviors is you, and invite. But everyone puts that on ignore. And I will tell you that this past year of having Cami and adjusting and trying to make my whole life work, I had to like go down to neutral multiple times and say, I'm just working on me. And if all I could do for my business today is to get my workout in, drink my shake, and do something and listen to my PD, and maybe throw up a post on Instagram or something, then that is okay. One, I worked on myself. Two, I'm forgiving myself. I'm letting go of an expectation. Beachbody is setting us up for success, so that when we're working on ourselves and then we're building relationships, we're set up for success, that, you know, we're going to start making a little bit more commission if you're talking about these products, if you're talking about Energize. And it is okay to say, hey girl, I'm going to try this because I've never done it either, but I have faith that, you know, I watched this video. It sounds like it's really good. I want to try. I want to push myself harder in my work, and I'm going to try Energize. Like, do you want to try it with me? You know, there are ways to do this that is genuinely you. And when you're just being yourself, you get to be super happy. You also get to be whoever you want to be. If you want to be someone who's motivating, who loves women in your challenge groups, who is supportive, who isn't salesy, you get to be all of those things in your business. You just get to be it. So when you message somebody, you think, I'm somebody who's motivating, who's a positive influence on a life, who loves women, and is not salesy. So you're just going to message and you're going to be yourself. When you are ready to send that invite, because you're thinking, in 2018, I want you to get excited about every challenge that's going. So we just started O Fitness Tree, and which I've copied from you, Brenna. I'm already thinking about my January group. I'm not ditching my December group because I got everybody, you know, and I filled it up, and then now I'm like over it. I I'm getting ready and I'm thinking about all the new people that are going to come and have so much fun. Because in November, Amanda, Sarah, and I talked and we were like, what motivates us? Who gives a shit what we did before? What motivates us? And we decided that motivational YouTube videos, transformation photos, and positive quotes are really all that it does. No, guys, for real. So that's just what we did. We ditched everything we used to do and we just went with it. And November was like the best month. It was so fun. And December is starting just out that. We have people posting all day long and it's super light and it's fluffy because social media has changed. People are now in a very instant, fast world. Instagram stories, Snapchat, it is like, they're like 2 seconds. They don't want to read this really long post anymore or they don't want to do anything. They want to just get in and get out and get their results. And we're trying to go with that. And we did go with it and it was super fun. So I'm already thinking about January now. And in January, I'm going to think about February. What fuels me in this business, and you have to think about what fuels you. Fuels me is writing, is making the cover photos and doing all that stuff. So I'm getting excited about it. And I am thinking about how this would benefit people. Now, you have to, and I have to, hey baby, mommy's going to talk, and you can talk in a minute, okay? Yes. Go get the candy. Go get it. Go get it. Go get the candy. So when you're getting excited, so when you're having, fall back on the system then, that funnel system we talked about, or even just going back way before. On Instagram now, all I do is a follow. When they follow me back, I message them a hey girl message, and if we talk for longer than 2 back and forth, I send them an invite. And Carter, Eric, please let mommy work. Yes, thank you. So when this child, so get excited, fall back on the system, and then don't think, just do, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy all of it. If music pumps you up, if talking to people on the team pumps you up, do that. This business is what you want it to be. Fall back on simple systems of the funnel or just whatever, and know that thank you, baby, that you have a challenge group that would benefit them. I have never had so many people do PD until November. All of a sudden, people are listening when I'm like, do PD, and I'm like the PD psycho. And at this point, I don't even care. I mean, I want them to feel healthier and I want them to feel results and like sexy in their clothes and all that stuff. But like the fact that they're growing their mind, and one girl was like, it finally clicked what Sam has been saying. I am enough as a mom. I'm enough. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like my life is complete. I don't want to say I did that. I gave her the tools to do that. And that's amazing. So when you're standing, don't do that to your sister. When you're standing behind the computer and you're afraid to message somebody, you're not thinking about what you could give them. You're thinking about the price. But if it's really about them, and if you're really messaging 2 to 5 people a day, and you're inviting 2 to 5 people a day, and it's about the price, you're going to get some people on free on demand. You're going to get some people who just buy a program, and you're going to get some people with a challenge back. And then you're going to have lots of new kinds of customers. It's not just find 3 new customers and like your Beachbody business grows. It's, I'm going to help women. I have this place. I need people to come and join me so it's fun. And so I can help you. How can you come in here? I've never trained anybody on my team, and I'm never going to train anybody on my team that unless you buy a program, you can't be in my group. I suggest you get them on your coach roster so that like if they need to do a coach switch. I'm sorry, guys. This is like, Cammie's just a nightmare most of the time. But I suggest you get them on your, if they were someone else, because this is a business. But I also do understand that people are skeptical of MLMs now, and they don't know what that means. The challenge means what that means. Hey, but I have Insanity sitting on my counter I don't know what all this Shakeology thing is. Like, I'm not really buying into it. Hey, girl, let's just do a coach switch. You're going to come in the group. They're going to see everything, and it's going to be great for them. But like I said, in 2018, you're working on you. And what are you doing to work on you? All you're doing is asking other people to come join alongside of you and get as happy as you are getting. Find the joy in what you are working towards. I'm listening to Big Magic, which is like 100% not a sales book or a coaching book or anything like that, but she talks about creative living. This kid. And she says, have an affair with your work. Have an affair with your creativity. Because when people have an affair, it doesn't matter that they're married and that they're working and that they have kids' soccer games to go to. They find steamy hallways to make out in. Make out with your business. Find 15 minutes and get so damn excited that you're in the hallway and you're messaging people. Because it fuels you. Have fun with it. If listen to a bunch of, like that one National Wake Up Call a couple months ago, and she's like, I listen to rap music before, or gangster rap before I do it because it gets me jazzed up. Keisha says that people fuel her. So she goes to coffee shops. She feels fueled by their energy. But this is a business that can give you whatever you want. If you don't want to leave your job, don't leave your damn job. If you don't want to, you don't ever want to like work more than an hour a day, don't ever work more than an hour a day. But do what you say you're going to do and have your actions match your goals. For me, my first goal for 2018 is that I want to go to Disneyland in March, and I want to pay for it in cold hard cash. So January 1st, every check I get, I'm going to save, and I'm going to try to have that all saved that for us to drive down to California, stay in a hotel, pay for our food and our drinks, and that's what we're going to do. I want to have that all paid for in January. I still got to do the math on how much that's going to be. But that is my goal, because that's something, what I got into this business was to pay off debt and to have fun, have money to do things, because on my teacher salary, I can't do anything. Like, it is the reality of my life, but I love what I do. So have an affair with your business. Let it fuel you. Get excited. Do what you say you're going to do, and then help people do the same thing. Sorry, really fast. And then something else she said, what time is it? Okay, I have just a couple more minutes. Something else she said that was great was, you're gonna have to eat the shit sandwich of life, so what flavor do you want it to be? Life is hard either way. It's either hard because you're like, and I say this a lot on team calls, if I chose to quit and like, what would this benefit my life? If I was like, you know what, this is too stressful, I'm just going to quit. And I did that. I would still be on a teacher salary, and I would lose the income that I use every month to do fun stuff and to pay off bills and to go on date nights. I'd lose that. I would still be busy as heck, because you are always busy. You always find something to fill it with. No, I have met very few people who don't have stuff to do always. Appointments, work, relationships, everything. Never mind the Netflix time you budget in. That is always a necessity to everyone to do at least 2 hours. That's me. When I'm avoiding living life, I'm on the Netflix. So what like just like Autumn says in 21, I don't know if it's 21 Day Fix or Extreme, but she's like, choose your heart. You want to be unhappy with your body and cry when you put your pants on? Or do you want to lift this weight and still not be successful, but get there? Like, someone posted in our group, like, I still had to modify almost the whole thing. And I was like, girl, I've been a coach for almost 3 years, and I modify like every workout. Every workout, I cannot make it the entire time. I have to stop, or I don't know to push myself. Like, that's my journey. So choose your heart, and like I said again, do whatever you want it is to be, but set that in stone. And don't be afraid of that goal. So think of your goal right now, whatever it is. Just think of a goal. Think of it right now. Now, don't be afraid of it. So whatever that first one is, and then we go, oh, I don't know, that's going to take a lot of work to get there, or that's going to be hard, or I'm going to have to get super uncomfortable. Don't let that fear stop you. Just set the goal and work towards it. Don't be afraid of it. Just let it inspire you. And then do all the fun stuff. And if it's not a fun thing to do and it's in that 4 vital behaviors, make it fun. Whatever you have to do to make it fun. I can only speak to myself about what helps me, but if I put it in my daily routine, it's helpful. If I talk to my spouse about what it is I'm doing, so he understands why I'm sitting on my laptop and he checks in on me, because he'll look over my shoulder and go, are you scrolling or are you working? And I'll be like, okay, now I'm working. You know, like sorry, but he puts me in check a little bit because it's a community goal. You know, I think that for a lot of us who work full time or who are busy being a mom full time, which is being busy all day long, it's good to work towards, you know, small goals. And it's okay to say, okay, 2 messages are way better than 0. I'm going to do my 2 messages because that's all I could do, but that's something. And then to write it down. If you are not tracking your business, you have no idea what you're doing, and of course you're not going to feel successful. There's the business activity tracker. There's the one I made and never uploaded and forgot about it till right now. And there's a bunch of stuff, but write it down so that when you tally your week, it's just like when my doctor said, if Carter doesn't eat every day, it's okay. How much does he eat over the week? So we're all busy people. How did you do on your Beachbody business for the week? You know, on Saturdays and Sundays, I really load up on what I do because I have more time. And then maybe on a Tuesday or a night I have team call and this takes up some of my time, I just send a couple messages. So fit in what you're doing. Think, am I buffering or am I loading? That was another one from my book. But like, don't be stuck in this do it, be proud, and work on yourself every day. And be freaking excited for our challenge groups because they're awesome. Debrena, did you just videotape me? Okay, good, because you had your phone on. I was like, So that is, I actually have a lot more, but I'll stop. I've been doing like PD like crazy up the wazoo because it's been fueling me. I told Brenda today that my job is kind of like in a constant, like, it's like a school ER room. Like there's like high stress all the time. Like I got punched in the face yesterday. Kids, like, there's bowel movements, there's things everywhere. It is a high stress environment all day long. And I'm not saying you have to get up this early, but I now get up at 3:45 in the morning, every morning. And this is me. What time is it? At 6 o'clock, and I'm still jamming, and I've had only 1/2 cup of coffee. Like, it's madness for the girl who like could not get up in the morning because I like literally physically could not rise. I have gotten slowly, I've backed up and backed up and backed up because I get so excited after I do my workout and I listen to PD. I get like all jazzed up and I'm super happy. And I walk into work every day excited, and they're literally like, what is this girl on? And I'm like, I'm high on life, baby. Like literally, like I'm that girl that everybody hates. That I'm like, I'm so happy. Well, really, I drink Energize, which has been a game changer. Not for, I mean, for my workouts, I'm sore as heck, but I'm able to get up and I like am excited for it in the morning. Like, ooh, I'm gonna feel excited and super awake and alert. And then I listen to PD and I get ready, and then the house is super, super quiet. And then I work my business, and then I go to work, and then I'm done because I'm all like, whether I got up at 7 o'clock in the morning and went to work for 8 o'clock, or if I got up at 3:45, by 9 o'clock at night, I'm dead. I'm drained from momming, from working, from stress, from life, from family, from emails, from my grandma having Alzheimer's, like all of it. Like I am drained and done and checked out. So why don't I get up earlier and get everything I need to do so after work I can scroll? And that doesn't work for everybody, and I totally get that. But the point is, if you get inspired and excited about your business, losing a little bit of sleep is not going to even phase you, because you're going to feel so damn good about yourself in the process that you're going to be like, yeah, I get up early. Like, what do you do? Oh, you're sleeping? I'm just kidding. But, so we're going to start back doing team calls. Bren and I are going to kind of tackle them together. I have really like Disney goals, and then Coach, like I want to have all these things paid for. I have a little debt poster right here, and oh, I know this is so sad being by yourself. But I want to reach. I want my business to be worth it. Besides the fact that I'm like really, really happy with my own self, I want my business to be worth it if I'm taking time away from my sleep and my husband, and I don't sacrifice every night. I would like to be clear about that. We have absolutely scheduled time where like I'm not allowed to work my business, and that I have to do certain things. Like that's our family discussion. But I do sacrifice some things, because if not, I would just be sitting next to my husband watching TV. So yeah, we're gonna have some more team calls. If you have things that you would like to hear about, please let us know. We have a bunch of ideas to get us started in 2017. I think we're going to try to do one, I think maybe before the new year, if not. But we do want to hold a coach webinar, Brenna and I, that you could invite people who maybe are interested in coaching. You can invite them to it. Not everybody is into webinars. Like everyone responds differently. Like you might just be able to have a phone call with somebody or a message, and that like they'll sign up as a coach. But sometimes people want to hear more information. It's all the type of person you're talking to. Are they more like analytical and like factual, and they want to know that stuff, or are they just like emotional and they'll just sign up like I did? But those are all the things. The children are starting to attack. So I'm going to stop recording.